What is CAD? CAD stands for Computer Aided Design. It's a software that allows people to make pretty much anything you see around you. For example, a structural engineer uses CAD to make computer models of bridges or buildings. Using those models, they can test how strong that bridge or building would be with different materials before actually building the bridge or building in real life. Aerospace engineers use CAD to create airplanes and then can test how air would flow over the plane or how the wings would react to different variables such as ice, snow, or rain. And this can all be done on the computer. Visual effect artists use CGI or computer-generated images to make realistic movie scenes we love. This is done using various CAD softwares. They are able to blend reality and imagination to create amazing scenes. For example, a fight scene on top of an airplane. The actors film this on the ground in a studio, but then using CGI and CAD software, it's made to appear as if the fight took place in the air, on a plane, and with superpowers. Industrial designers use CAD to create how all of our everyday items look, feel, and interact with us. Something as simple as a water bottle is engineered and designed in CAD before being made in real life. They do this so it can be manufactured to hold water properly. These are just a few examples of where CAD is a useful tool to create anything you can think of. In summary, CAD is a useful software that allows people to make 3D models of everyday items, to perform analyses, create amazing effects, and make sure that what they want to make will actually work as intended before making it in real life.
Autodesk TinkerCAD is a free online CAD tool for everyone. It is the best choice to learn CAD for the first time, but also a great solution to bring experiments and ideas into life with 3D printers. It is 100% safe to use for kids. To start working on TinkerCAD, just open its page and perform a login. The first time, you may need to register any email address to create an Autodesk account. At this point, you can start building several kinds of projects, including 3D CAD designs, electrical circuits, or animations with code blocks. Select 3D Designs and click on Create New Design to start. You will get a main preview with several buttons on top and other features on the right panel, which can be hidden if necessary. From this panel, you can browse for loads of ready templates, from basic geometrical shapes to 3D text, letters, numbers, character design, home design, and much more. Let's start adding any basic shape. Just select it and place it on the preview with your cursor. To drop it correctly, you can right-click and drag to 3D Rotate and use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Once the object is placed, you can click on it to select it and adjust its properties from the dialog box on the right, such as radius, smoothness, length, width, and height. You can also click on Solid to select its color and transparency level, space. You can also move by holding down the Alt key to make fast copies from the current object. If you make any mistake, you can use the Undo and Redo buttons to undo and redo actions, or the Delete button to remove the selected object. You can also edit the object using its nodes. Hover over these to get instant measurements on it, and drag from these to resize or rotate. Use the white nodes to resize freely, holding down the Shift key to save the original aspect ratio, whereas use the black ones to resize through a single direction and the black cone on top to adjust the height in respect to the ground work plane. You can also use the arrows to rotate through the internal or external circle to change the rotation snap. As you start getting lots of objects on the project, you can manage these with the two buttons in the top right corner. The first one locks the object, preventing any modifications on it. The second one hides it, until you click on the light button above. Now let's see. As you work on the project, make sure to check it from different perspectives with the 3D View Cube. You can also take a look at your project on a Minecraft or Lego Blocks world. Check these out. Your project gets saved automatically by TinkerCAD at each step.
Hi, I'm Ella and I'm 10 years old. I'm standing in front of the Ionic column from the Temple of Artemis at Sardis from the date of 300 BC. And this column was originally over 56 feet tall. If you come to the Metropolitan Museum, it would be very hard to miss seeing this column. Ancient Greek architects had three different types of columns, named the Doric, the Ionic, and the Corinthian columns. The Doric had the simplest design. On the top, it's very plain. It's kind of like a half circle in a way. The Ionic has scrolls on both sides of it. There's 4 spirals, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. It kind of looks like a pillow to me. Corinthian, I think, is decorative. Looks like an ornament. It looks like there's leaves coming out of it and then flowers in it, so it looks like a flower bush. They make me feel really small. I like the Corinthian because in the Corinthian you could find hidden flowers and leaves and types of designs, and it's made out of marble too, so it must be so hard to make such fine details.
Where can you find ancient Greek columns in modern architecture? Let's look around and see if we can identify some columns today. This is the White House in Washington, D.C. What kind of columns does it have? Ionic, Doric, or Corinthian? This is the U.S. Capitol building. Does it have Doric, Ionic, or Corinthian columns? This is the Field Museum in Chicago, Illinois. Does it have Doric, Corinthian, or Ionic columns? And this is the singer Elvis Presley's house called Graceland. Does it have Doric, Ionic, or Corinthian columns? Now it's your turn to draw. Take out your sketchbook and do a practice drawing of the Doric, the Ionic, and the Corinthian column. This picture is in Seesaw to help you out.